films made by our students at the Master of Fine Arts in Filmmaking. It's our second year that we're having this master, so we'll see how they do.
Adesso guarderemo 4 film prodotti dai nostri studenti del Master in Fine Arts in Filmmaking. È la seconda volta, è il secondo anno che organizziamo, Ca' Foscari organizza questo master.
So basically, our students had only 72 hours to shoot the short film. They had a topic that was randomly picked, plus they had 2 handicaps, so 2 things that they had to insert in their work.
I nostri studenti sono stati sfidati in una prova in cui avevano solo 72 ore per girare dei film, il cui tema è stato sorteggiato e in più ogni gruppo aveva 2 handicap che doveva per forza usare o inserire nel loro film.
Okay, so let's watch the first short film.
Guardiamoci il primo, buona visione.
Okay, so we would like to invite on the stage our students of the first group of this short, and of course we would like to invite our directors from the international competition to give them some advice, okay, or critics.
Ok, adesso vorremmo invitare sul palco gli autori di questo primo film e vorremmo anche invitare i registi del nostro contest internazionale a dare la loro opinione e magari dare qualche consiglio agli studenti.
As you wish. You can come up very often.
Allora lascia c'è Marcello. No.
Avete lasciato questo, no?
Vai Marcello. Poi bella
Don't be shy.
Ce ne abbiamo uno. Finito.
Se ci sono stati dei problemi.
Dobbiamo iniziare noi, non devono fare domande.
La storia è parzialmente vera, nel senso che ogni tanto si sente almeno una volta all'anno di un ragazzo che non decide di non dare esami ma fare la laurea lo stesso, all'ultimo secondo viene scoperto. Okay, sorry. The story was kind of true because once per year we heard about someone that says he's going to graduate, which is not true. And this part of the story is true, and then we decided to. Come si dice? Buttarla di fuori. Finishing in a comic way, and ironic way, and that's kind of cool.
Vuoi dire qualcos'altro?
So now it's up to you to give some advice or please don't be shy.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Lucas. I'm from Munich.
Hi.
I like your film a lot. Actually, while watching it, I didn't completely get that he hadn't written a thesis at all. Like I hadn't understood it, but now I understand. So he's just pretending to graduate.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
That's
interesting.
The girl
Yes.
asks, tells him why.
I'm asking
she's
him,
the one.
when are you going to say to your parents that you didn't give any exams?
Oh.
Take an exam, yeah. And
But
yeah,
sometimes
that's
I've been
it.
actually.
Yeah. Like we also read some articles about guys that escape or.
Usually this ends in suicide, actually.
No, that's a really good story. The thing, what I was wondering about the movie was that it was kind of divided into 2 parts. You had the first part that was the dream, and the
Yes.
second part
That's
that was
true.
the reality. And I like both parts, and I was wondering why you didn't make two movies, one about bad dreams before the exam, and one about the story that someone is pretending to be graduate. Or why did you decide to put these two completely different worlds, like half time each into the movie? Because I like that, for me it was a two different story, kind of.
We had very few hours to shoot the movie,
Yeah.
so we had just one day to write it, and one day to shoot, and one day to edit. And well, the point is that that's the story that came up to our mind, and the point I think was to create something that was unexpected in the end. So we made some kind of dramatic and nightmarish beginning with such a ironic comedy or trashy, and with the flag of the country and everything. It was to surprise the audience, which is a nice way to say that's what we could do.
Well, that's
All right.
only for one more.
If you have one. It's not necessary. Yeah, she has a question.
In English.
Well, because
But why, my question was, why is the short in memory of Stephen
two
Hawking?
reasons. The first one, we made it just the day after he died, and since we really liked him, or at least I loved him, it was a sincere dedication. It was not ironic at all. And second, there is a connection, because we don't know if it's understandable. The guy that appeared last in the dream, the nightmare, is the name? Scamander, Newt Scamander, the character from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and the actor who played the character in the movie also played Hawking in The Theory of Everything. So there is this connection. We realized that after we made the movie, but it was something nice to do with film. That's it.
I have a question also, because we know he's lying, right, about his graduation. So why did this girl give him a present, a gift at the end?
Well, we don't know the relation between her and him. We can think that they are pretty close. Maybe they are girlfriend and boyfriend, or just close friends. We don't know. The point is, she's the only one who knows the truth. So she decides to help him with the tickets to Santo Domingo, and they decide to escape altogether because why not? Where would you run if you have to run far, far away? Santo Domingo, I think it's really nice. I've never been there, but
Unfortunately, that's not.
no. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so let's move on to the next short film.
E adesso guardiamo il secondo film.
Okay, so group number 2. Come on
Secondo
stage.
gruppo, prego, salite pure.
Okay, so the concept of this short movie was taken from the title. So, Children of a Lesser God, that is also a famous movie about a deaf-mute person. So, we kind of grabbed that concept and turned it into something more simple, more minimalistic also. So basically, this is the story of a girl who is deaf and mute, and a boy who is just a loner, he can hear, he can speak, but he can't express his feelings and his personality also. So the place that unifies these two people, so the girl and the boy, is that museum with the typewriters, which is a very famous museum here in Venice by Olivetti. So the typewriter is the kind of a medium that can allow them to express their feelings. So basically this is the general concept of the short movie. If there's some question.
Ma posso parlare italiano? No.
A me sì.
No, perché se posso, professoressa, poi qualcuno traduce, se no queste ragazze che possiamo fare?
Io traduco.
No, perché io non ho capito niente, nel senso tutto quello che tu hai detto è più chiaro spiegato che visto, no? Allora la mia domanda un po' provocante è, secondo te quello che hai detto si capisce nel film?
Okay,
O almeno da come dovrei capirlo? Quanto vi siete interrogati sulla sceneggiatura?
He's saying that while watching the film, he kind of didn't understand anything that he just explained, and he wanted to know if that was made on purpose, or if they, when they were writing the movie, the film, they thought it would be clear. It's
Just to joke, provocate.
No, it's a very good question. We also asked ourselves the same question while doing this short film. It was not really easy to show this kind of a concept on the screen. So we used some tricks, if you want to call them like that. So, for example, the shutting off of the sound when we zoom in on the girl to suggest the idea of muteness, you know? But yes, it was not really easy to show this kind of idea. Basically, this concept is about casuality. So the meeting of two people that never meet. So they never really talk to each other. But the only encounter is on the paper. So that's where they can meet. So through their words. So that the final scene is about that. So the waiter reads what they wrote on the same paper.
Ma infatti io rispondo in italiano, poi facciamo. Cioè, secondo me il consiglio così, ma io non sono nessuno, cioè valgo meno di zero. Però secondo me delle volte capita di vedere che si incappa in questo problema di pensare troppo intelligente lo spettatore, no? Io per esempio quel film non l'ho mai visto, quindi non ho le informazioni e quindi delle volte magari è importante pensare allo spettatore come la persona più meno intelligente e acculturata e bisogna spiegare un po' tutto a questo spettatore, partendo da zero. Se invece uno parte con la sicurezza che chi vede ha già delle informazioni, rischia di non essere compreso da tutti. Mi permetto proprio di dire questa cosa, ma totale.
The title was
translate.
His personal advice, telling that of course in his modesty because he is not.
I am nobody.
Okay. But he's saying that basically maybe sometimes it's better to presume that the watcher is not a very high intelligent person and does not presume that they know what you are referring about without saying it. So maybe sometimes there's the risk that the watcher doesn't understand what you would like to express with your previous knowledge?
Yeah, we wanted to make something really minimalistic, so this was almost the only way to do it. And about the title that refers to the famous movie, that was just the starting point. In reality, the tricks we used was that of the sound and some other little suggestions, but yes, you don't need to be a great cinephile to get maybe the concept, but it was not easy, so I understand that you didn't get the message. I understand.
I'm provocating you. I'm not
No.
Posso? Salve. Io per rispondere alla sua provocazione, cioè secondo me, e un po' forse anche a voi, cioè secondo me non era totalmente necessario capire che lei fosse sordomuta per capire il giochino che c'era in atto tra i due. Cioè era più una cosa, secondo me anche si capiva la volontà di rimanere soli ma di comunicare qualcosa all'altro, quindi anche forse una mancanza di coraggio nel venire fuori a parlare, e non è necessario essere sordomuti, a volte succede, basta con riuscire a parlarsi, quindi insomma non era necessario secondo me capire quella parte lì per capire poi tutto il resto del corto.
Puoi ripeterlo in inglese per i nostri registi internazionali?
Yes.
Grazie.
Okay. My opinion. This is not a question. It's more like what I got the meaning. I mean, what was going on between the two was clear, even without understanding that the girl was deaf and mute. I think sometimes you just don't. You are not able to talk to the person that you want to talk to, and this happens even if you can talk. It's just a game that goes around between people, and it happens in life. It doesn't have to be because of a physical restriction that you have. This is my opinion. Then they decided to explain it by saying that the girl is deaf and mute, but it's not completely necessary in my opinion to understand the concept of what was going on between the two.
Okay, thank you. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have time. Thank you again.
Okay, so let's watch the third short film.
E ora guardiamo il terzo film.
Okay, so group number 3 on the stage, please.
Il terzo gruppo può salire sul palco, per favore. Okay, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of spirits as well. And that's it. Like we tried to find an original idea. It was like a challenge for 72 hours. So we decided to have fun and to build like a different idea and to play a lot, yes. Any questions? That's good.
Any suggestion from you? It was nice. It's perfect like this. Ready?
Hello, maybe no one have a question. I just got an idea because you find a high concept about fishermen that control Hollywood. So it's maybe a good start for idea of feature film. Just think about it. Feature film for Hollywood.
Okay, so I understand.
Thank you.
Is it a proper question? It's just like telling us a compliment.
Zelo.
Do you like H.P. Lovecraft?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of quotation, I think.
No questions.
No, I was talking about the. I don't know if it's made on purpose, the reference to Lovecraft works about fishermen and people from the sea.
I think it was called Shape of Water. Yeah.
Also, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
there is the poster as well.
Yes. It was just the poster living in the bar. It was just a funny reference to this film, and that's it.
So no questions. Everybody happy?
So now we're gonna watch the last short film. Enjoy.
Adesso ci guardiamo l'ultimo film e buona visione.
Okay, so let's welcome on the stage the last group.
Invitiamo gli autori sul palco.
We decided to base our story on a real fact because Venice is there is the risk that Venice I don't know how many years is going under the water, and so we decided to start from this story to build something dystopic but not so far from the reality.
Okay. And we take inspiration from Twilight Zone, who was a famous science fiction short movie, and we take inspiration from the first episode of the first season, where a man found that science was trying to destroy mental and both mental, human, and the heart to study what it could
destroy everything.
We had a lot of fun and we had no fear.
So much fear.
We just had the 72 hours, and our idea was a little complicated to shoot. And I don't know if the end is you have understood the end of the movie, but there is something like a gap between the memory of the boy and the present, which is based only on business. Yes.
Well, basically, the end showed that both science and politics have destroyed the real Venice and built another one who is just attraction to have fun. That's it.
Any question?
Hello, my name is John. I wanted to ask you, I really enjoyed the first part and I was really into it because you have this kind of found footage style, and it really got me to the point of view of the main character. But then it ended so abruptly. I didn't get that. Why did it end? That part. What happened at the end?
Okay, we used a kind of documentary part to open this short movie. And basically, at the end, the scientist and the reporter were discovered by the sentinel and the guard, and they were attacked. But we decided to not reveal if they are okay, if they're fine or dead or captivated. But at the end, in the second part, we see the new Venice, which means that they can't report anything to save the old Venice. That's it. It's kind of a documentary part to open the movie, and a normal part, the second part, which is shoot like a normal movie.
The end should remind Westworld, the TV series, because the waiter is like he smiles, but you don't really understand if he continues repeating the same thing that the restaurant has always been there, like he was instructed to do that, to repeat the same things, but well, the result was.
And so the real house of Grandma Beppa is under the water, or what? Or
Yes,
yes?
probably, yes.
Okay, so the old Venice now is under the water.
It's under the water, and they rebuilt New Venice like this one, like the real one, but under the property of a corporation, Serling Corporation, that we use the name Serling because there was the name of the creator of this TV series, The Twilight Zone. Ecco.
Vabbè, io continuo in italiano, ormai ho questo leitmotiv dell'italiano. No, secondo me qui c'è lo stesso diciamo, ostacolo del corto di prima, di 2 corti fa, cioè quello di considerare troppo gli elementi del mondo esterno, cioè Twilight Zone, Westworld, tutte cose che voi conoscete e che date per scontato e che invece magari chi non le ha viste, non avendo quelle informazioni, non capisce. Cioè se qualcuno non ha capito qualcosa, secondo me anche per quel motivo lì, cioè invece ora non so, la domanda sarebbe quanto tempo state a scrivere la sceneggiatura?
Un giorno?
No, lo so, però no, esempio, la grande, tu sei lo sceneggiatore, immagino.
No.
Però quello che vuole fare lo sceneggiatore perché lui sono microfono.
Io rispondo in italiano.
No, aspetta, in realtà non ho fatto la domanda ancora. Non so che domanda devo fare. Però no, ecco, la provocazione è questa. Su 72 ore, voi siete stati un giorno a scrivere. Secondo me ci dovreste stare 2 giorni, magari. Sì, e girare di meno, più tempo passa e meno scene potete avere, meno personaggi, meno location, però avere la storia comprensibile è la prima cosa, poi se lo giri col telefono, se lo giri è tutto relativo, quindi non lo so, quella è la mia provocazione un'altra volta, cioè di stare, di leggere la sceneggiatura come degli estranei, non come degli interni, degli studiosi di cinema che sanno tutta una serie di cose. Cioè immaginate sempre il vecchino di 60 anni su Rai 1 che deve guardare questa cosa e deve capire la storia, no?
Okay, so basically he kind of linked this short movie with the previous one, with the second one. So he said that he kind of had the same limitation, meaning that they kind of took for granted a lot of elements of the external world, so the Twilight Zone, for example, and Westworld, thinking that the people who's watching the short film knows all about it. So he asked also how long did it take them to write the script. They said 1 day, and he suggested to focus more on the script. So maybe give it 2 days time over 72 hours, so have less location, less shooting, but more content, kind of. So
Hai detto meglio tu di me. She said better than me.
So he made an example that the 60-year-old man watching national television has to be able to understand this kind of short.
Sì, non voglio essere presuntuoso, ma io risponderò in italiano. Così. No, è vero, anche noi ci siamo fatti questa autocritica. Abbiamo dedicato, tra l'altro in maniera anche abbastanza aritmetica, un giorno per la sceneggiatura, il secondo giorno le riprese, ovviamente dopo ci siamo resi conto che non stava in piedi tutto quanto e si rivede sempre tutto, e il terzo giorno il montaggio. Però è vero, secondo me, al di là della giustificazione, è essenziale ricordare che siamo stati catapultati in questa esperienza dopo una settimana con persone che non conosciamo e in 72 ore eseguire qualcosa di presentabile e buono. Ecco. Quindi effettivamente anch'io alla fine del montaggio mi sono reso conto che probabilmente 1 minuto in più di corto, non tanto per il gusto di aggiungere 1 minuto di più, ma per rendere più chiari alcuni passaggi sarebbe stato più opportuno. E seconda cosa, è vero, lo spettatore non conosce quello che conosciamo noi e deve esserci un linguaggio più immediato. Avevo fatto vedere il corto ai miei familiari e alla quarta volta, stando attenti a tutti i particolari, con una bella descrizione dopo, spiegazione dopo, hanno capito, quindi certamente fa parte anche del nostro lavoro.
Molto brevemente, perché così non c'è punto. No, ma deve essere pure questo.
Okay, so he basically said that they had the same thought about the shooting and script, and they kind of dedicated 1 day for script, 1 day for shooting, and 1 day for editing. So they kind of knew already about this limitation.
The last one, only in English, please.
Yeah, of course. And I want to answer him because, well, the Westworld reference is pretty clear, and maybe this helped me. And I also think that the ending is a little abrupt, but the basic idea of the film, I think it's pretty clear, even without knowing Westworld and the Westworld reference. The idea of the theme park from Venice and the idea that the guy in the end is maybe even a robot or something like that. I think that's pretty clear, even without knowing Westworld. But I just wanted to answer him, and that's all.
Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so with this section ends the morning program, and we'll be back at 2 with the afternoon program.
Adesso abbiamo finito il programma del mattino, ci rivediamo alle 2 con il programma del pomeriggio, con pranzo.
Ciao!